I was really I was really expecting a better fight from these Hawks, but I guess after a huge win in Sacramento and some, well, it was a road trip right for them, and they had a lot of close games, so I guess they were just a little tired headed into Chase Center and playing against our Warriors. And I mean, it was a debacle. It felt like a preseason game after the first quarter and a half, to be honest with you, right? First and foremost, we have to talk about DeAnthony Melton obviously being done for the year, which fucking sucks. We knew he was a risk injury-wise, but I mean, you can't predict shit like this, right? And that is, anyway, even if he is a risk injury-wise, I mean, is it his fault, right? It's not, and I mean, we shouldn't be pointing fingers anyway, right? It just fucking sucks at the end of the day, and yeah, I'm really sad for Melton. I hope he can keep his head high. And yeah, just find, I mean, you know, he loves basketball, so I hope he, you know, is just at peace with, I hope he makes peace with his injuries, obviously. But yeah, it sucks. Anyway, it means that Lindy Waters will be our starter for the future, or at least foreseeable future, at the shooting guard position, and it makes sense. He's a shooter. Probably a better defender right now than Moody. Probably a better fit just team defending wise, even though he is not that great of a team defender himself. But Moody has been really bad team defense wise, and just overall defensively he's been all over the place when it comes to this. So there's that, and we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it propels you to think about making moves down the line, but we'll see how we get through, obviously, these next couple of games with Lindy. How he looks in 10 to 15 games. And maybe he'll just, you know, maybe he has found his place here. And he'll be just a great, you know, role player for us. And as a starter, obviously. You need those. Anyway, great Wiggins game, 27.7 rebounds, 4 assists and 2 blocks with 0 turnovers, 12 of 17 from the field, and he was locked in early. You loved that to see his early 3-ball go, and the Hawks are horrible at defending the 3-point line. I don't know what the hell their defense was doing. Like, I mean, it felt like they were going on a vacation today. Let's be honest, right? It felt like they were checked out from the start a little bit with some of those turnovers. Our defense was really good, don't get me wrong, but we knew they have suspect shooters, so we were able to cheat off of them, which led Trae Young to a really bad place in this game, because he got locked up today, 4 of 12, just 3 turnovers, but it feels like he had way more. Bogdanovic had 5 of them and 2 of 14 shooting, and I mean, he came in, chucking, missing, and that was a good sign, because I mean, he wasn't getting great shots, but I mean, he was knocking down even those good shots when he was getting them, because he was just off rhythm, off balance all night. And the Hawks started to settle. We, you know, obviously, they like to play at a fast pace just as much as we do, but they, but I mean, it did not matter that much for us, or for them. And Steph is back in that 2015 mode in a way. 8 assists, not even though 5 turnovers. It didn't feel like he had 5 turnovers, but he did. And Draymond also had 3 turnovers. They need to be better. Steve talks about this after every damn game, pretty much. And maybe they'll eventually get better, but it's so, you know, in their DNA now. You don't know if you know, they can ever truly make that go away. You know, it's not about, obviously, you'll have some turnovers, but it's about those dumb turnovers that they are just, you know, that are their signatures in a way, right? Where they just force it to each other, or Steph tries that one-handed pass over the head, or just a dumb pass all around, right? Those are the things that you are, that you want to get rid of. Not, you know, obviously some turnovers just have to happen when you try to make plays. That's just part of basketball, and all the best players just have a ton of turnovers every damn year, right? So there's that. And we started off really hot, and then it just kinda was a boring game in a way. Felt too easy, even when the Hawks were starting to come back a little bit. I never felt worried one bit about this game. Buddy and Kuminga started really well. Then Kuminga just couldn't find himself offensively, and I thought he should have gotten a little bigger leeway in the second quarter. I thought he should have played not sure if the whole second quarter, but he started off really well, and I thought he should have played more in the first half, but then in the second half he wasn't great. But good to see him get on the boards more. That's been a little bit of a trend in these last 2 games, and he seems a little more conscious of it, or however you want to call it. But it feels like he's better, getting better at that, which is good. And Moody, like I said, continues to just be a little disappointing to me, defensively especially. It feels like he's lost out there a lot. But the starters were great. Trace had a really good game that it didn't even feel like it to me. I didn't even realize he had 14, 11, and 4 assists. But, I mean, he was solid. He felt solid, but he actually played really well, which is nice. And like I said, it's all about Wiggins. Wiggins looking like 2022 Wiggins on both ends of the floor is huge. The defense continued to be on lock. Steph kind of using advantage of Dyson Daniels being that good of a defender in a way. And, taking a backseat offensively and just taking great shots, right? Steph didn't force it that much, and he got good looks, and our team got good looks based off how they were defending. And I mean, this Hawks team, just like I said, after the first quarter and a half, they looked defeated. Like, yeah, they made a bit of a run at the end of the third, start of the fourth quarter, but still, it never felt like we were in danger. And I mean, like I said, the end of second quarter and start of the third quarter felt like a preseason game to me. So there's that. And next up, what is next up actually? Next up is my channel where I'll be sharing just depression, I guess. Nah, it's not depression, but I'll probably have a channel where I'll be sharing a little bit more of my thoughts and just fears and everything, because it's been hard and I just want to put it out there in the universe for whatever reason. So there's that. And yeah, the Warriors play the Pelicans on Friday for their third cup game. Pelicans, all sorts of injuries. I don't even remember his name, but somebody scored 34 for them today, even though they got destroyed by the Cavaliers, which, I mean, it's not that. I mean, we got destroyed by the Cavaliers, right? Don't know if Ingram or Zion will play, but we'll figure it out on Friday. And then on Saturday, we go to San Antonio instantly, which will be a tough matchup. And then Brooklyn at home. And then we play OKC again. So a lot of fun matchups upcoming. And I'm really excited for that. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for listening. And I'll catch you all next time.